Parathyroid glands. They are 4 in number and they are located on the posterior side of each of the thyroid lobes, and size is from 4 to 6 millimeters. Composition of parathyroid glands: 3/4 is made up of chief cells and oxyphil cells, and the remaining 1/4 is made up of the fat cells. The function of parathyroid hormone secreted by parathyroid gland is to regulate the calcium homeostasis. Whenever there is decreased serum calcium levels, it stimulates the parathyroid gland, and the parathyroid gland releases increased levels of parathormone. It has action on 3 organs. First is bone, then on kidney and on the stomach. On bone, it acts by increasing the osteoclastic activity, and thereby it increases the calcium and phosphate resorption from the bone. Next, in the kidney, it increases the calcium reabsorption, it increases phosphate excretion, and it converts the vitamin D into its active dihydroxy form, which causes increased absorption of calcium from the gastrointestinal tract. And acting on the stomach, it increases the calcium absorption in the GIT. The disorders of parathyroid gland. First, let's see about the hyperparathyroidism. So, the hyperparathyroidism can be either primary, secondary or tertiary. First, let's see about the primary hyperparathyroidism. Here there is autonomous overproduction of the parathormone, most commonly seen in adults, and that too most commonly in the women. The women is to men ratio is 4:1. So this is more common in women 4 times than that of the men. Etiology, there can either be adenoma in 85 to 90% of cases. There can be primary hyperplasia of the parathyroid gland in 5 to 10% of the cases, or there can be parathyroid carcinoma in approximately 1%. The genetics: there is cyclin D1 gene inversion seen on the chromosome 11. The cyclin D1 gene is a positive regulator of cell cycle, which is normally situated in the chromosome 11 and in the long arm, so 11q of chromosome. In this condition, it relocates to 11p, that is short arm of chromosome, as there is inversion, and then the 11p is the PTH producing gene. The next genetic change is MEN1 mutation. MEN1 is multiple endocrine neoplasm 1, which is a tumor suppressor gene located on the chromosome 11q13. Morphology in case of primary hyperparathyroidism. First is adenoma. Grossly, the adenoma is solitary, well circumscribed, soft, tan to red-brown nodules, and the gland weighs 0.5 to 2 grams and it is 1 to 3 centimeter in diameter. And the parathyroid adenoma involves only one gland, and the other glands are normal, or they can either be shrunken due to feedback inhibition. Microscopically, there are sheets of neoplastic chief cells present within the capsule. Outside the capsule, it can be non-neoplastic and normal parathyroid gland. So these 2 points differentiate adenomas and hyperplasia. The second etiology is parathyroid hyperplasia. It occurs sporadically as a component of MEN syndrome. Grossly, in hyperplasia, all the 4 parathyroid glands are involved, and the combined weight of all 4 glands is less than or equal to 1 gram. Microscopically, there is diffuse or multinodular pattern, and there is chief cell hyperplasia which is more common. Third is parathyroid carcinoma. Grossly, this is same as adenoma, but the size is larger than the adenoma and weight is more than 10 grams. Microscopically, the cytologic features are normal, but there is invasion and metastasis. The morphological changes in other glands seen in case of primary hyperparathyroidism. The bone changes. There is osteoporosis due to increased resorption of bone, and there is brown tumor, osteitis fibrosa cystica, which is also called as von Recklinghausen's disease of bone. So in the bone, osteitis because more of the cortex is reabsorbed, so this is osteitis, and there is fibrous tissue formation in the bone marrow along with foci of hemorrhages and the cysts. So this is osteitis fibrosa and cystica. And there is dissecting osteitis seen. Changes in the kidney, there can be nephrolithiasis, kidney stones, or nephrocalcinosis. Clinical features, the bone features, there can be osteoporosis and osteitis fibrosa cystica. In kidney, there can be nephrolithiasis. GI features include constipation, nausea, peptic ulcers, pancreatitis, and gallstones. The CNS features include depression, lethargy, and seizures. Neuromuscular abnormalities like weakness, hypotonia, and fatigue. And serious features like aortic and mitral valve calcifications. Coming to the lab findings in primary hyperparathyroidism, there is increased serum parathormone, increased serum calcium, and there is hypovitaminosis D, that is decreased levels of vitamin D. Next, coming to the secondary hyperparathyroidism, here the chronic hypocalcemia leads to compensatory parathyroid hypersecretion causing secondary hyperparathyroidism. Etiology, the main etiology is chronic hypocalcemia, which leads to chronic renal failure, vitamin D deficiency, intestinal malabsorptions, Fanconi syndrome, renal tubular acidosis. These are all the etiologies for the development of chronic hypocalcemia. Morphology of secondary hyperparathyroidism. There are hyperplastic changes seen, increase in number of chief cells, and they are water clear cells. Clinical features of secondary hyperparathyroidism include there is renal osteodystrophy leading to osteomalacia, osteitis fibrosa cystica. Rarely, there is also metastatic calcification. Lab findings in secondary hyperparathyroidism is there is increased levels of parathyroid hormone, but there is normal serum calcium. Whereas in primary, there is also increased serum calcium levels. Next is tertiary hyperparathyroidism. And there is long-standing secondary parathyroidism. There is parathyroid hyperplasia. So when this parathyroid hyperplasia persists even after cause for hypocalcemia is corrected, this leads to tertiary parathyroidism. Treatment for this is parathyroidectomy. So we have seen about the hyperparathyroidism, which is primary, secondary and tertiary. Now let's see about the hypoparathyroidism, decreased levels of parathyroid hormone. Etiology for that includes surgically induced hypoparathyroidism, autoimmune cause due to AIRE gene mutation, an autosomal dominant when there is gain on function mutation in CASR gene, calcium sensing receptor gene. Familial isolated hypoparathyroidism, FIH, and congenital absence of the parathyroid glands. Clinical features of hypoparathyroidism are the characteristic feature is hypocalcemic tetany, in which there is circumoral numbness, paresthesia of the distal extremities, carpopedal spasm, laryngospasm, and there can be generalized seizures. There is increased serum phosphates, which leads to deposition in the cerebral basal ganglion. The increased phosphates level lead to deposition of phosphates in the cerebral basal ganglion. Also there can be cataract and dental abnormalities. Lab findings of hypoparathyroidism. There is hypocalcemia, hyperphosphatemia due to retention of phosphate, and there is decreased serum parathyroid levels. This is about the pathology of parathyroid glands. Thank you.